Hey everyone, I'm Matt. Welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a look at the all-new 2019 Entegra Coach Odyssey. This is model 22J. This is a great entry-level Class C gas motorhome. Very small, only 24 feet long, with a slide-out in the bedroom. We are going to take a look at the outside features first, then the inside features. Then I'm going to give you the 3 things I love about this motorhome and the 3 things I dislike about this motorhome. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, again, my name's Matt from Matt's RV Reviews, the world's only channel that gives you a true unbiased review about everything when it comes to RVs. So if you find reviews like this useful, consider subscribing. And again, this is the 22J Entegra Coach Odyssey. It's absolutely beautiful. We're gonna get started with the front. This is powered on an E450 chassis. 6.8 liter, 320 pounds of torque. It is plenty of chassis for this small motorhome. Model is 22J. But the tip-to-tip length is actually 24 feet 5 inches. That's including the ladder. You have your mirrors that extend out on both sides, and that slide out right there that does retract when it goes in. Also, you have a nice seamless fiberglass front cap with a beautiful front windshield right up there. Also, let's take a look at this front cap. One thing that I really like about what Entegra Coach does, notice how the seam of the front cap's right here. It's a lot better, but more expensive for them to do that. A lot of times the manufacturers, they'll put the seam on the edge there because it's cheaper to do it like that, but it makes that center point more vulnerable to get leaks. Coming around the side, because this is an Entegra Coach, it does come with a 2-year limited warranty. Oh, by the way, Entegra is owned by Jayco. So if you're looking at the Jayco Red Hawk 22J, this is going to be sister products or brother products, whatever you want to call it. You do have frameless windows throughout the whole RV. Right here is where your propane tank is. Oh, and the propane tank size in all the specifications about this motorhome, I'll have that in the description below. Over here, you have a tiny bit of storage, not very much at all actually, but it is solar prepped. And right here, you do have power outlet, and there is a coax, so if you do want to watch TV on the outside, you can certainly do that. And then here, this is a little bit of storage, and there is a light in that storage compartment in case you got to get to it at nighttime. Also, you have this huge power awning with LED lights. Let me show you what that looks like when the awning's fully out. Boom, just like that. Check out this huge awning. This awning is big. It's almost the length of the whole entire Class C. It does have LED light strips underneath the awning. And right here, you can see that it is an adjustable awning if you need it to slant from one side to the other. Also right here, it says Easy Drive, and what that is, Entegra has a computer balanced drive shaft, which makes this a lot better driving experience while going down the road. Finishing up that side, you do right here have speakers to the outside so you can listen to music. Coming around the back, it does have a backup camera right there in the brake light, has a ladder to the roof, one-piece fiberglass roof. Really impressed with that. And here's what I love. It has a 7,500 pound hitch in the back, and it can't quite tow 7,500 pounds. You really want to be careful with how much you put in there, but you can tow about, I would say, 5,000, 6,000, 6,500 pounds if you're careful with how you load up this motorhome. Let's go up on the roof and check it out. Great, so up here on the roof, again, it is a one-piece fiberglass roof. Unlike that roof, you can see the difference. That is a TPO roof. right there. It is prepped for a satellite. No, that's solar panel prep. Sorry about that. That is a vent, your shower dome. And then right here, it does have a 13.5 BTU air conditioning system. And right here is a King Air digital antenna. Great, finishing up with the driver's side, I would like to mention it also has an LP propane quick connect on the other side for your barbecues. This is a little bit more storage, but it's actually a pretty good amount right there. Here, this is your generator. It's a Cummins Onan 4000 generator. You do have an outside shower right here. This is where you hook up your city water, and this is a black tank flush to help clean your black tank. Here's where your 30 amp power is, and then this right here is more storage. This is where your low point drain valves are, and then here's where you dump your gray tank and black tank. And then check this out. This is some sort of cast iron type of material, so it's not like it's cloth or carpet or wood where it's gonna rot. You can have moisture hit this and you will be a-okay. And then finally, to wrap up the outside, this right here on the driver's side is where you fill up your fuel tank. Now, the outside of this RV looks great, but it looks even better on the inside. Let's go take a look. Cool, we're gonna get started in the chassis. This is your typical E450 chassis. Power windows, power locks, this cup holders, you know, everything's pretty generic. The one thing I will say that Entegra does that's different is these two-tone seats. Really nice material. It's kind of some leatherette. And I really like the way it looks, you know, and it's pretty basic, your typical E450 chassis. Now, above the chassis is what's impressive. You do have this bunk over the cab. It can support 500 pounds. You have your TV right here that does swing out, but this front windshield is absolutely incredible. You have your lights in the bunk over the cab. It does have a ladder, and you can get a security net if needed, but this right here is really awesome, and it looks like it comes down with power. Let me just find the switch. Here it is. The switch is right here. Just like that. So when you want it, you have it, and when you don't need the light, you can close it off for privacy. And then right up there, you do have USB plugs and 12-volt power outlets. Over here, this is your dinette area. You have your cup holders here. There is seat belts right here. You have a nice, great big window, and you have your shades right there. And again, it is the frameless windows, so you can open them, and you can leave them open while driving down the road. Then you have these nice cabinets in the dinette above. Over here is the kitchen area. You have a nice stainless steel sink, split sink, residential looking faucet right there. You have a nice amount of storage for 3.5 drawers. I really don't call this a drawer. I don't know what to call that. You have a propane stove top. I actually like it. It's Dometic, and it really gives it a nice residential look. You don't have an oven, but instead you have nice storage. But above, you have this nice microwave convection oven right here. Have a little bit more storage there. Storage there. And then you do have a little bit of storage right over the doorway right there. Then across in the kitchen, you have two big things of storage. Now, it's not deep right here, but that's because it's kind of multifunctional, because in the bedroom over here, you have more storage. Wow, look at all that. That is a great amount of storage. And then you're gonna have two really big drawers like that. But before I show you the bedroom, I want to finish up with the kitchen. And you have this nice, great big two-way refrigerator. It runs off both propane and electric. Now, coming into the bedroom, notice how this bed's folded up like this because it still has the plastic on. Now, once the slide out's fully out, which it is, you can drop the bed down. You do have a huge amount of storage above the bed right over here, and it does come standard with a TV right here for television, and it's standard and not an option, which is a great feature. Finishing up, we're going to finish up with the bathroom. You have a nice porcelain toilet right there, toilet paper holder there. You have a sink in your bathroom. Let me twist this up. Medicine cabinet right there, storage underneath the sink. And then check this out. This is a nice, oops. This is a nice big shower. Really good, really spacious. You have a nice glass door right here. For it being such a small motorhome, this is a great shower. Great, so that's the 22J Odyssey. Now, before you leave, I'm about to give you the 3 things I absolutely love about this motorhome and the 3 things I dislike about it. Let me tell you what I love about it first. Great, first thing I love about it is them using the E450 chassis. Most manufacturers use the E350 chassis or the Chevy 4500 chassis to be cheap. The E450 chassis is a lot more expensive for them to do that, and normally you'll see these on like the 27, 28 foot and up Class C's. So for them to put this on this 22 foot Class C, 24 foot, that's huge. That's what makes this so you're able to tow more than 5,000 pounds. Really great feature right there. The second thing I love about this motorhome is the front windshield over the seamless fiberglass front cap. That's huge, and again, with the way the seam is under here, that's just a really nice feature that I really like about this motorhome. And then the third thing I really like about it is going to be the roof. One piece fiberglass roof. I love that. 3 things, this is rare. All 3 of them is going to be on the exterior. Now, let me give you the 3 things I don't like about this motorhome. Great, number 1 thing I don't like about this motorhome, this dinette, I don't know why, it does not drop down to make a bed. I think that's absolutely silly. I think if you're going to have a dinette, booth dinette, make it able to drop down and make a bed. The second thing I don't like about this motorhome is over here. It's it sucks, and I know why they do it. This bed folds up. It has to fold up for the slide out to come in. And I don't like it, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but if you want a little 22, 24 foot motorhome and you want it to have a slide out bed and not that corner bed, you have to have it so it folds up like this. Little pet peeve of mine, but again, there is only so much you can do in this tight spot. And then finally, I really don't like, the third thing I dislike about this motorhome is this toilet placement. I'm short, I'm 5'4". This is how I sit down to use the toilet. And if you look right here, my knee is sticking where the doorway should be. So if you have to use the bathroom and you have taller legs, you have to kind of do it like this, which is not comfortable. I really don't like this toilet here. I'd rather not have this sink in here at all, but I'm the minority. More people rather have this sink in this bathroom than have the toilet here. Great, so that wraps up this video. Do me a huge favor. If you would, hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. Tell me what you liked about this motorhome and tell me what you didn't like about this motorhome. The more thumbs up and the more comments, the more YouTube promotes this video so more people can see it. If you have any questions about anything RV related, send me an email, mattsrvreviews@gmail.com. If you haven't already, hit that circle button to subscribe so you don't miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.